On November 7, 1872, the Mary Celeste, a two-masted brigantine ship, set sail from New York City with a cargo hold full of industrial-strength alcohol. 7 crew: Captain Benjamin Spooner Briggs, his wife, Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia. Its destination was Genoa, Italy. Nearly a month later, on December 5, the crew of the Dei Gratia spotted the Mary Celeste in the mid-Atlantic. The Dei Gratia's captain, David Morehouse, recognized the Mary Celeste. She had sailed from the same port just 8 days before his own departure, and he knew her captain. Concerned, Morehouse changed course and launched a boarding party to check on the Mary Celeste's crew and passengers. Morehouse's crew found the Mary Celeste in decent shape, despite the North Atlantic's foul disposition at that time of year. The cargo, save for a few barrels of alcohol, was intact. The ship was well stocked with enough food and water to last 6 months. The crewmen's gear was still in their quarters, but the crew, the captain, and his family were gone, and it remained mystery forever. However, there are many theories regarding Mary Celeste's unsolved mystery. According to one sea captain, David Williams, the Mary Celeste was abandoned due to a seaquake, a relatively common phenomenon in the Azores. Williams argues that the seaquake caused 9 barrels of the denatured alcohol to spill. As a result, there was fear that the alcoholic fumes would cause an explosion, prompting the captain to abandon ship. Although there were 9 empty barrels when the ship was found, they were all made of red oak, a more porous wood than the other white oak barrels, and thus more likely to leak. Furthermore, the crew that discovered the Mary Celeste did not report smelling any fumes from the alcohol and stated that the ship's main hatch was secure, not blown off as it may have been by an intense wave of heat following an explosion. However, some scholars still believe that an explosion might have actually happened. Many theories were made, but most people said that treachery was on the first list because the crew member of the Dei Gratia, Captain Morehouse, was a friend of Briggs, and the ship was full of industrial alcohol and food stock for 6 months, so it might be eluding cases. But it was mentioned earlier that they both had dinner in New York before leaving the scenario. On top of that, the captains of both ships had been friends. Briggs was a seasoned seaman and well respected in shipping circles. When the Dei Gratia first spotted the abandoned Mary Celeste, Captain Morehouse was particularly concerned when he realized that the abandoned ship belonged to his friend. They may even have shared dinner in New York's Astor House the night before Briggs and the Mary Celeste set sail. It's not impossible that Morehouse and the Dei Gratia were guilty. After all, they did stand to gain from the salvage. But, between his friendship with Briggs and the fact that no evidence of violence was found, it doesn't feel right. Theories of treachery weren't limited to the Dei Gratia, however. Other speculation has included piracy and mutiny. I believe we can rule out piracy, as nothing appears to have been stolen. Why would pirates kill everyone aboard, only to let a perfectly good ship, laden with cargo, drift off to sea? Mutiny also seems unlikely. By all contemporary accounts, Captain Briggs was a competent, fair, and rational captain. It's one of the reasons why people have been so perplexed by the needless abandoning of the Mary Celeste. It's also doubtful that he would have hired men he didn't know well, when traveling with his own wife and daughter into the deep Atlantic Ocean, which took their life. But there was no evidence on this. Until now, the story of Mary Celeste remains unsolved mystery forever.